Buster here, and guess what? I am coming to you live a second time from the same dealership. We are at Pratt Homes in Lufkin, nope, in Tyler, Texas. Oh Lordy, I should have had a V8. So sorry. We've looked at so many homes over the last couple of weeks. This is the second home we're going to tour today that I think is worthy of going live. Yes, the second home that I've already peeked at, and I said, you know what? I have to go live with this one over here. Guys, I want to introduce you to the, I'm going to say it wrong, I believe it's called the Pterodon. And I probably said that wrong. I know it's windy. We're going to go inside in just a moment, and you're going to have your socks blown off. You better tie everything down, friends. This place is gorgeous. Okay, so first of all, the builder is Franklin, and if you're looking at home builders, Franklin is way up towards the top as far as the quality and the structure and all of the things that goes into home manufacturing. This is not a mobile home. This is a modular home. And hello again, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to ignore the comments. I'm just trying to get everything off my chest, doing it with traffic and with a very strong wind blowing right into my face, okay? We are blessed to be on a home tour today. Jamie and I are traveling through the town of Tyler, which seems to be, as they have said, the modular and mobile home capital of Texas. There are so many beautiful homes we're gonna look at today. Some I will go live on, and some I'll just make straight up videos to play for you all later. I don't wanna bore you. If this is not your thing, then by all means, go find your happy place. But for those that are ready, I wanna walk you into this home. But before I do, look at that porch. Look at that porch. Did I just repeat myself? Whoops, I'm gonna flip you guys around now. Okay, so this is a gorgeous home from the outside. I don't know how you all feel about the positioning of the home and how it would look on our particular piece of property. Because remember, the stretch of property that we have, we kind of had it laid out to where our house would fit long ways, facing the road, facing our driveway. But obviously you don't get that nice of a view in this particular home. You would still get some porch, but the rest of the house is a little bit less to be desired. So that is, I'm gonna say, automatically one of the downfalls. What you would have to do is have the house sitting like this, with this being the front facing the road. This would be facing your driveway. And this is what people would see as they would pull up into, into your yard, all right? So there's a lot of people right now in the comments who are saying, I already like this home better because there's less steps. So no matter what, friends, when you get yourself a mobile or a modular home, or any home that's going to be off the ground, you have to account for a few things. You have to have some crawl space for your HVAC, in many cases, for your plumbing, obviously, for a lot of your, for your dogs and cats. You all know that dogs and cats need a place to go live, don't you? I'm kidding about that. But there are things that go on underneath the home, and so they will be on blocks. Usually, I don't know if it's standard, but I'm gonna say about 3 feet off the ground, and that's about what we're at right over here. Now, you have all kinds of skirting that can go around the bottom so no one can see under your house. Plus, you as the owner would come by and landscape and do stuff like this to hide all of that. But with no further ado, let's go ahead and walk inside the Pterodon by Franklin, and I hope that I said that right. I'm gonna start off right here. Look at these cedar columns, and then the same matching cedar right there on the shutters by the windows. I like the color scheme. I love the wood on these columns and the railing, and this goes right around the side porch over here as well. You have a place over here where you could have steps that go down if you choose to. This material is that same stuff, I forgot what they call it, But it's a lifetime warranty on this. You never have to paint it. You order the color that you want, and all you do is come by once in a while and power spray it off to get it nice and clean. Okie doke. Now, this would be your main front doors, I'm guessing. Even though is this normal to have two front doors? I don't think this is actually the front door. I don't think this serves as a front door because I'm seeing a couch right when I walk in right there. Someone says composite. Was that what it was called? Composite? Thank you so very much. So a composite type material. All right, so this is what we're going to call the front door. And this is where I have to always pause and ask myself, is there a wow factor? Is there going to be a wow factor? You ready? Here we go. Whoops. What is your first impression of the living room? And how much of a wow factor did you all grab from this moment right here?
The doors and the porch that wraps around.
Yes. Now, I was thinking about one thing, though, one problem.
What?
Well, I already see a problem here.
What?
With the way that our property features,
Oh, no.
this have to be the front.
Yeah.
So in saying so, that would have to become our front door.
JJ says change it.
JJ says he can take a pad and paper and change anything. He can do it any way you want it. But you may not have to if you just flip this furniture around to where that could be your front door.
Yeah.
And so you could park the house facing the driveway and the road so people pull up. Becomes their front door. Or is that weird?
It's not weird.
That not weird?
Because
Okay.
there's a door that goes out here, too.
It's almost designed to set with the front long way or the front.
I got you. Okay, friends, now we're walking and we did a quick glance of the living room. Look at all of the entertainment center over here along the wall. This is a gorgeous room, and I do believe that most people in the comments are saying, wow.
Because the lighting is just so natural and
Do a
stunning.
corner fireplace and it's like, wow.
Oh, JJ says put a corner fireplace in here. And
JJ
even
wants a
more
corner
fun.
fireplace. He said he can do that. Now let's go ahead and walk down through the dining room and the kitchen. You guys ready? Here we go. Look at that beautiful lighting over the table.
Yeah, it's stunning.
Oh my goodness. And they have a picture of a longhorn. That right there has to tell you something, friends, that these people have wonderful taste. Wonderful taste. That's what I do for a living, is I raise longhorn cattle.
Look at this. Okay, I know that you opened the fridge.
You're going a little bit too fast for me.
I'm sorry. I've been waiting.
Okay, all right, go ahead and what do you want to show me?
It's
Look, a little coffee bar.
It is a coffee bar. It's split doors in the freezer.
Oh,
Seen that?
no, show me. I know you want to open them. You probably already have.
Kidding.
Oh, those are your handles then. I thought it was going to be a four-way, Jamie.
I season you.
Okay, so here's your mud room right over here.
Laundry room.
Laundry room.
Utility closet.
That's for your hot water heater and
Place
your...
to put a freezer or an extra fridge.
Yes, so you have all of that stuff. Okay, here's your breaker box. Okay, washer and dryer room. Got it. Okay.
And then you have your extra bedrooms here.
You have totally skipped right over these beautiful columns here that match the outside. So these are not columns. These will be beams. What would you call these? Beams. So you have these beams that have that same matching. It looks like cedar to me. I'm not sure. Is that cedar? Looks like a cedar wood. And that goes across the top of your kitchen, which is beautiful. And they also match the columns that are out on the front porch, which kind of tie all that really nicely together. Okay, so friends, so far, let's engage with each other here. What are your thoughts so far on the living room, kitchen, and dining room? You can either say it in a number between 1 and 10, or you can actually, if you want to write it out, that's fine too. We love seeing your thoughts. So there's actually a few who still give it very high marks, but I don't think the marks are as high as that very first house we looked at. We started out with the Cadillac, y'all. We started out with a Cadillac, okay? All right, here we go. Let's walk into the rooms. What are we looking at?
2 bedrooms.
Okay, so 2 bedrooms. They have the closets that are built into them, which are wonderful. I believe we have probably maybe a 10 or a 12 by 15, so pretty good sized bedrooms over here. Wonderful. Okay.
Guest bathroom? Kids bathroom?
No, that'd be
guest
the
bathroom?
kids' bathroom or a guest bathroom. Okay, they have one room kind of decorated out to show you.
Little girl.
It is.
Just saying.
Just saying, this would be a great bedroom for a granddaughter.
Yeah.
And we know someone having a granddaughter pretty soon. She's glowing. This is really cute, though. Okay. What? All right. Let's go see that master. Let's go see that master. Oh, boy. And I know that you...
Wait a minute. You have an office?
I know that she loves the fact that the master is separated from the kid rooms.
This would be your office.
Whoa. I get an office?
It's a nook.
So I get a nook. Okay, so wait. If Jamie's giving me an office, that means there must be something...
Hold on. He said you could also make this a pantry. You just lost your office.
No. I need a studio.
I'm so sorry.
I need a place where I can sit and do my live videos.
Fine, I'll take this closet as the pantry then.
The closet's all yours. There you go. The closet's all yours. Now, hold on. We went so fast. Does the kitchen not have a pantry?
No.
So the kitchen does not have a pantry.
There's a pantry stack.
Okay, so I see it. So we have, okay, so which that's about the same we have at home right now.
Yeah.
So we make it work for us. Jamie loves lots of pantry space. That's more than we have at home right now, actually.
Convert that max space to pantry.
And then my question is, yes, so you do have some cabinets over here as well. So you actually have a lot of space here still. Okay, gotcha. Beautiful island, and then your sink is in the middle over here. Microwave is built in on the wall over here above the stove. Okay, keep showing me.
I haven't been back here yet.
Oh, bless the food before us, the family beside us, and the love between us. That's wonderful.
This is the, hold on a second. You have to look at this. This is the foundation of Time Out Tuesday.
It's been a long week. Me in the middle of Tuesday.
You know that, right?
That
was the reason Time Out Tuesday was invented.
You need that sign.
I'm gonna take a picture of it.
You need to just throw a couple of dollars over there at that fella and just put it in your pocket.
No, I will not.
Okay. Okay.
The master has a seating area.
I always laugh, and I know that no one gets my humor, but I always think it's funny when I see chairs in a bedroom. No one gets my humor. Okay, that's just... I'm coming, Jamie. Hold on. So I'm just going to take a few seconds over here. Now, remember that probably most likely in most bedrooms, folks would not need 2 chairs. But that right there shows you how much space you have if you were to have a large dresser. And that is a pretty good size, probably a 12-foot wall. And that's how much space you have for a dresser or something of that magnitude. Along with it, you have a bed and your end tables. Beautiful. I'm just trying to picture in my mind how this would space and how this would look on our property. So if the front is facing the road, this over here would be facing our horse pasture. So over here, we walk over to see the horse pasture. So you watch the horses from the bedroom windows.
So here's an interesting fun fact.
Yes.
You could have them put double doors right here.
Yeah.
And have a porch that comes all the way down that you walk out your bedroom. Instead of windows, it's a double glass door that you walk out to this porch as well.
I got you. Okay. That's interesting. Let's have a look at the bathroom.
Look at this tub.
That's a double tub. 2 people could fit in that thing.
It's a big one.
That is a nice big
David
tub.
told me, he goes, you want a tub? He goes, you got to put in a tankless water heater then because there's no way to hold that.
No, that's going to take a while to fill that thing up.
Now, here's a preference that people probably didn't expect. I actually prefer drawers than the chair with the open space. So if I was to ask for a previous home, I would want the drawers in the middle versus
So
that
to you, it's
opening.
more important to have drawers than a place to sit while you do your makeup.
I take 5 minutes to do my makeup.
Okay.
I don't sit down to get ready.
So what Jamie's saying is we've seen homes where this space over here is cut out and there's a chair that sits there. And of course they have the lighting here so you can sit down and do all of your makeup. But Jamie's saying that she doesn't really care to have a chair right there. She'd much rather have all the drawers. And knowing her, yes, she'd fill them all up with stuff.
There's a nice closet with
Great.
natural lighting in here.
You're moving a little bit too fast for me. I need to see things. Here's a beautiful shower. A place to sit while you shave your legs.
That is
Okay.
a sit to shave your legs. Let me demonstrate.
Wait, then why would you?
You don't sit. You need a place to put your feet.
Oh.
Because you bend over like this.
Oh, so I've been sitting in the shower for, okay. Whoops. Guys, I'm kidding. I joke. You guys know these legs ain't been shaved. No. Okay. Yes. You keep calling this a water closet. Is that the actual name of a bathroom? The toilet inside of a restroom? Okay. The water closet. I didn't know.
And then this is the walk-in closet.
This is your walk-in closet.
The natural light makes such a big difference.
Okay.
I know that you don't get this because
yeah.
my clothes are in the back and I have to dig for things that
and
I
you,
want in a while.
can't see what you need.
I can't see anything and then I get hot and frustrated.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
What do you think? It's hard after you saw the barn door. Everything is hard after the barn door and the night.
Yeah, that is going to be the problem. Jamie and I have already seen, Mr. JJ has already shown us several homes. I've made a couple of short videos that I'll put out. But when we drove up to this one over here, I was just so impressed with the columns and the beams that I just really wanted to have a moment to look into it. And I wanted to take you guys along with us. I'm ready to walk out, but you guys come on in. I'm walking out. Yes. How you guys doing? Good. Okay, so Jamie, I don't know. I can't imagine that this would be any of your favorites.
It's not my favorite.
It's not. Okay, so we will all agree that I was.
JJ ruined us.
Yeah, JJ, it's your fault. I feel like I was taken. This part over here grabbed me. I don't know why. Just all of the white and the high, the high ceiling and the beams, the columns, and then all of that just kind of grabbed my attention and held on to me for a moment. And but once I got a chance to walk inside, I'm not completely sold. And I don't know how you guys feel. I can't really read all the comments right now, but I would love to see some numbers and see if you guys feel the same way that I do. And all right, while we have you,
He talks all the time. He does it so natural the way he talks. I'm like, he talks all the time.
This is the real me. But can you show us a couple more before you leave, or at least one more?
Yeah.
Okay, Jamie, is that one right here behind us a showroom over there, a show house? Okay.
Don't have furniture in it.
It's okay. Watch this car here. I think that you got it. Just be careful. And then your phone's ringing. You're welcome to grab it if you want to. I hope it's your wife mad at you about something. And I can record this on a live video. Honey, I promise I'll fold my clothes when I get home. I'm sorry, I forgot to put away the dishes. The reason I like this over here is because of the color scheme. Everyone knows that I kind of like the dark color homes. Our property, Mr. JJ, is all black. We've all of our fencing in black. And I think it looks very rustic and just kind of like tough. And I love this color scheme. Now, a lot of folks may not, but I do. And this is the one I want to take a quick peek at. Now, he said there's no furniture, so you might not see that initial wow factor that you've seen.
The beauty of this is like...
I agree. Now, hold on. We're not going in that purple house. Do not even...
I'm not taking you in that alive, but I'm going in there before we leave.
Jamie wants to see the purple house. I will not go with her. Or maybe I will. Okay, remember, friends, this home is not furnished. It has the same composite wood porch. Doesn't need to be painted. You just have to spray it off every once in a while. It'll last a lifetime. Amazing windows. Feels like, is this like a hardy plank?
This is a Franklin.
So remember, friends, there's two big names in modular home builders. The two big names are Deer Valley and Franklin. And what's this home called? Do we know?
What's this one called, JJ?
JJ has walked in without us, but I want to close that door, will you, babe? So you remember how I like to do. I like to start off by simply looking at the house first from the outside and giving it kind of a feel. And I'm trying to see how it would look on our property. So you guys imagine this style of home sitting in that piece of property that I have that I set aside and I'm saving for a future home. Here comes the rock driveway driving up right along the side of the house over there. This is the front. This will be facing the bullpen. the bullpen would be about as far away as the house is to this oak tree over here, or this pecan tree. So that's about how far we are from our bullpen, okay? We got plenty of area right there. I like the little shutters on the windows. They have a couple of columns. These are pine. They're not quite as nice as the cedar ones over there, but a small-ish porch. It still gives you probably 20 or so foot of porch, 3 big windows, and of course, that's plenty of room to look out, sit on your porch and look around. From your porch, you can see all of your bullpen. From the porch, you could see the horse pastures and the horse stables. You can see the horse stables. You could not, from this porch, see your summer stalls in the back. So you're not given full access to the entirety of the horse pasture, but you do see quite a bit. Okay, you ready to go inside? All right, friends, this is the moment. You all know how I am, right? This is the moment. This is what I need. This is just as big to me as what anything on the outside is. Is there a wow factor?
I want you to notice what you just walked through, because I've never seen one that tall.
A door?
Look at it.
This is a
It's an
8-foot door. Maybe even taller than that. That's a huge door. Okay, corner fireplace. That's a wood-burning fireplace, along with an entertainment center that's built into the corner over there. This would be a massive living room, and even a dining room, or maybe not? No. So this would be one HE hockey stick, double hockey stick of a living room. Now remember, Mr. JJ told us his house is not furnished. It's on their lot, but it's not one they furnished. So you have to kind of imagine yourself and how the furniture would all make it look. But I will say this is grandioso. This is huge. This is a big, big room. And look, this is a very large gathering space, and look at all of the windows.
You would not trip over the dog.
We do have 6 dogs, JJ, that like to come inside the house.
JJ loves dogs. He
Okay.
has Great Danes.
Okay, so there's a lot of folks that are already imagining, but there's also people who are saying, how would you ever decorate a room this big?
Oh, I can.
You could. Oh, I'm sure you could. Okay.
Because think about this. There's only 3 walls to decorate.
3 walls. Yeah, you're right.
You have, there's a little space here, but it's primarily about windows and light and dimension in the furniture versus what's on the walls.
Yeah, you guys have to think about that for a minute, and that's a good point, Jamie. In a home like this, the designer of this home was thinking more about the aesthetics being the light, the window, the natural, what you see in and out. And that's wonderful for what we do, because from this back window over here, we're looking outside at our horse stall, or our horse summer barn. We're seeing our red barn. We're seeing the longhorns out back. We're seeing the RV parked over here to the side if we have, Lex or someone staying over or wanting to hang out or whatever. So we have really, through the windows, just from the windows in the living room, we're able to see so many things. And so they made this a point. They wanted to have the windows. Now, there may be some of you guys who don't like the windows, but Jamie and I are big on windows. Okay, here we go. Wowee. So I'm guessing that a dining room table would be going here. Yeah. Yes, so you have a dining table here over the light or under the lighting. You have a back door. This is your kitchen. Now, this is not necessarily farm style, is it? They would call this something else. Not contemporary. You guys help me out there.
Contemporary country.
Contemporary country. Okay, there you go. Contemporary country. Jamie likes that backsplash. Okay. It does have a pantry. I bet a lot of ladies are going to love this. What is this?
That's a pot filler.
What do you mean?
You fill it with water.
So that's water.
Yes.
A pot filler. So you don't have to go to the sink and carry it over. You can put your pot right here for your mac and cheese and fill it up right there.
Yeah.
Boy, they think of everything. Look at the big window over the sink. Now, I'm not... Huh? So, yeah, you guys, I was going to get to that. Jamie's beat me to it.
That's 10. The middle is 10.
So we have a 10-foot ceiling over here. That would be a pine, I'm guessing, which is beautiful. And you could put that in any color you wanted to, probably. I think a gray would look beautiful right there. Or no, they have blue over here. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
I love it as is.
Leave it as is?
It matches the fireplace, so it
It sure does. Yeah, you know what? And it matches the doors behind us too. Okay, so listen, I'm not one to say I stand here and wash a lot of dishes, but if I were that kind, if I ever get to that point in my life and I'm washing dishes over here, guess what? I could look right out that back window and watch the Longhorns and do all that they do. All the riffraff is right there in front of me as I wash dishes. I'm not there yet, JJ. I try to use paper plates and as much as I possibly can.
Conserving water.
Yeah.
And I want to conserve water. Yes, I'm trying to conserve water.
They're very different. These are the spare bedrooms.
Okay.
With the guest bath.
Hold on. Spare? You mean like the kids' bedroom?
bedrooms.
So kids, yeah,
So
kid
office,
bedrooms with your
restroom.
built-in closets. Okay, and then you have your bath in the middle. It's a good-sized bathtub and shower.
Yeah.
Very pretty. I like the colors.
But it is split from the other end, so we can't hear them.
And yeah, it's not. I don't know why she's like so big on that. It's like she wants to have a soundproof bedroom, and I never really understood that.
That's not what I meant.
You always want to, JJ, I'm sorry to embarrass you, but she's like always been wanting to have the bedroom as far from the kid rooms as possible.
I don't want to hear them at 4 a.m. I'm going to sleep.
Oh, that's why. So they don't disturb you.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to embarrass you.
This is the third exit.
Okay.
The washer dryer, this is water heater.
Uh-huh.
And then plenty of space over here for whatever you want to plug in.
Gotcha. Okay. Hot
Hold on, let me
water,
help you.
HVAC stuff. Yes, what?
This is your space.
Oh, so I have an office again. I'm back to having an office. Yay. So Jamie is including an office for me for a change.
Better pantry. This is pantry number 2.
So now we do have a pantry, a much larger pantry. Gotcha.
Second pantry.
Okay, so this is her second
Actually,
pantry.
This is like linen closet.
Now remember, this is my office space. She said it, so I get myself my laptop and I get my little studio, my light, and I can sit here and we can put a couple of things on the wall behind me. There we go. I can get my American flag, my Texas flag.
I'm doing this home right now where I wrapped it around.
Yeah.
Shut this door
smart.
off and I put that door here.
Oh, that's even better.
That's way better.
That's what we're going to have you
That's
do,
way
Mr.
better.
JJ. Y'all heard what he said. So he would redesign this to where you close this, though there's no door here. This is all a solid wall, which makes a wonderful backdrop.
But hold on, he wrapped the desk around here too, so you have more desk
And he's going to
space.
wrap the desk around. And so that would be a solid wall behind you.
And then
However,
the door would go in from here.
the door comes in from over here. That would be a really smart move. This would be your HVAC over here. Yes. Okay. This is your master bedroom. Once again, big windows and
But
lots
big
of them.
walls, so bedroom walls are more important than living room walls. So you want to have a place for your headboard to go.
Yeah.
And then you need space for dressers that don't hold windows to be in front of. So this is actually a very strategically lined up bedroom.
So-
because you could put your bed over here.
No, because of your plugs, you would have to have your bed here between the two windows and each of your your end tables.
But you can have your bed set, you could have it here and have them put 2 bedroom sinks here. And the reason I say that is because then you're facing the door.
Yeah.
And then you have a wall here for dresser and a wall here for dresser.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But here's the thing. I believe if you put your bed over here, you already have your plugs for your end tables and you still have so much space. I mean, think about it. Your bed would not come past the window. So you still have a good 5 foot of dresser space along each of your walls.
If you put
And
a TV in your bedroom, where would you put it then?
a TV, well, you would put the TV probably in this corner over here.
Okay.
Jamie, look at that shower. It looks like we're in Mexico. Guys, it looks like we're in Mexico.
Beautiful.
It is beautiful, but
Oh,
all of a sudden we've made ourselves into woo-wee. That's what I always say when I'm out of words. Woo-wee. The reason I like this, I hope JJ didn't walk in here. Listen, my shoes are clean. They're brand new. But I want to show y'all what's special about this. Here, Jamie, take the camera. People don't realize that in a tub like this,
How much y'all want to bet he can't get out?
it comes with handrails. Look, see where my arms are at? Do you see this?
We see it.
So you can sit here, your arms, because otherwise your hands, this is not comfy.
This is what's going to happen to us tomorrow right now.
But this is what's comfy.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, okay?
I
Whenever...
will die in my sleep.
Yes, that's exactly what's going to happen.
This is how you're all going to find me dead one morning. just so you know.
Because he will fill it up beyond this spot. His feet go up above here all the time. And this is actually too long for his feet to go up. Put your feet up on top.
I can't.
Look, put them up like you like to. This is exactly how we will find Lester. This is his future right here.
All right, well, my plan though is to sit here with my feet like this. I can read. Whoa, so it's not really to use your phone unless you want to lean to one side, which you could always do that.
You can make room.
Huh?
You can make room for me.
No, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could probably do that. And then you can just get together.
Yeah, be great. Don't worry, I'm buoyant. You're not. You can hold on to me.
That is true. All right, and then look, handy, look here. Look at this. This is made for this. Look, see that? Are you watching?
I'm watching. You mean?
Nope. No need help. No need for help.
There's a pantry spot right here to store your
Towels.
Which is so important. And you can put your hamper inside here, so you don't have to have dirty clothes.
Oh, okay. That's neat. But look at this shower.
The shower is beautiful. It has
They tiled this thing like you would see if you're on vacation. Guys, I'm serious. This is what you would see if you're on a vacation somewhere, like to the Caribbean or into Mexico along the tropics. This is wonderful and beautiful and a little bit of a change from...
Huge change.
Yes.
This house is dynamically changed because of all the blue inside of it, the 9-foot ceilings, 10 in the kitchen, the tile that's behind the backsplash. That water closet has a window is what I was showing you in there.
Okay, this is a wow factor. This is the closet, and there's a lot of stuff to hang. There's a lot of shelves for jeans that you fold, shoes, a little bit of everything. And you could probably, since no one has things that hang that long, you could probably stack stuff along the bottom of these as well. This is really neat.
You can put everything on top.
You got stuff to stack on top as well. Absolutely. Okay.
I love the blue. I didn't think I would like the blue, but I genuinely love the blue.
So you're liking the blue. I didn't think.
We said if it was black, but I do love the blue. I would be fine if it was black.
Yeah. Huh.
The blue is a neat offset that I was not expecting to like.
No.
And that shower is beautiful.
The shower is beautiful. So guys, I think that we've toured the entire home, right, Jamie?
We have.
All right. So once again, JJ, what's the name of this house?
The size is 2,340.
No, the name of it.
Riverwalk.
River Walk?
Riverwalk.
Walk.
Riverwalk.
Like River Walk, like in San Antonio.
San Antonio.
Okay, so it's called the River Walk.
It's a full custom. Only the first one ever built.
This is
Oh.
somebody selected all this, and this is a custom built. It's one of a kind.
So this is a one-of-a-kind home. There's nothing else like it, friends. There's nothing else like it. It does have a back door, which, of course, we would have a back porch coming off of here. And if you wanted to close it off where you didn't have to hear the kids while you're cooking, you have that option as well. And this is called the River Walk. The River Walk. I do think that the designer of this home was huge on windows. And so if you're the kind of person who likes all of the natural lighting and all of the windows, then this might be the house for you. Okay, I'm going to walk out and end this live if you guys don't mind, and I'll be ready to go whenever you are. And guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. We've had Mr. JJ for a while. He's been wonderful. And if you guys wouldn't mind, I would love it. And it would be so wonderful if you could go to Pratt Homes, Pratt Homes, and just give Mr. JJ a big shout out. He has shown us, I'm going to say probably 5 or 6 homes. I'm going to walk over here to their sign so you all can find it. And then by giving him a positive Google review and then calling him out by name would be the most wonderful thing you could do for this company, Pratt Homes. And we call him Mr. JJ. Now, like I said, he knew from the get-go that we were not going to buy a home. He knew that. Yet he still took time to show us around. And he got on this golf cart and he's walked us and explained to us all the details, all of the features. So please don't forget to do that. That would be a really kind thing to do. And then just let them know that Jamie and Lester enjoyed their tour. Make sure in that review you mention Longhorn Lester's or I'm a Survivor Sanctuary. And this again is the front of this home. So try to think about the river walk sitting there on our piece of property there at the JL Ranch and see what you think about it. I love the color schemes, guys. Don't forget, all of our fencing's in black. I am not going to make you guys go over there with me, okay? That's where I will draw the line. I will draw the line. Listen, you're very kind. Thank y'all for being a part of this with us. I did video other homes that I did not go live with, and I'll put those out later during the week at some point, some of which Jamie really, really loved. But once again, we are at Pratt Homes, P-R-A-T-T, and these are modular homes. These are a little bit different than a mobile home. These are modular homes, which means they are built in pieces, multiple pieces, and then they are built in a factory, and then they are shipped to your home. They are structured to where they become a part of your property, not just one you can hook on and drag off like you could a mobile home. And so we're at Pratt Homes here in the town of Tyler, Texas, and we're proud to be Americans, guys. Everyone is proud to be an American, aren't we? Yes, we are, especially on this Memorial Day weekend. Thank you guys so much for watching. We love you. We're so blessed to have you. You guys are wonderful to us. And make sure you guys go by and give Pratt Homes a shout out and a positive review. Thank you so much, friends. And I'm going to shake your hand right quick, Mr. JJ. Can I shake your hand real fast? Thank you so very much. You're awesome, buddy. We enjoyed our tour. Babe, you want to wrap it up for us?
Thank you all for joining us today. We hope to catch you on the next video. I'm going to go video that purple house later before we leave. I'm sneaking in. I'm sneaking in.
She's in a sneak in. All right.
We love you all so much. Thank you for giving us the greatest gift of all, which is your time.
All right, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.